Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down the Moody Krows NFT drop. I'm going to be showing you my plan, given that I own 10 of these. And, I'm sure there's a lot of questions you may have. I saw one of them in a most recent video, which is, hey, aren't they going to dump after the reveal, which is going to be at 6 o'clock Eastern time today, right? Because isn't there people like you who are holding their things and they're going to sell them for a profit here later today, right? So all these questions, there's so much speculation here. What is my plan and what do I think is going to happen? That's what I'm going to break down to you in this video. So first off, congratulations to anybody who got into this. You're now sitting at a pretty 2x, because when I made my video yesterday, these had a floor of about 0.46, 0.48. Shortly after I released my video, they dipped to 0.4. Okay, and so if you bought at 0.4, you're now sitting at 2x. Obviously, for myself, I minted these, and I'm now sitting on a 1,500 or 1,400% return. Remember, I was getting them for 0.05 Ethereum for one of them, so take 0.8 divided by 0.05. I suck at math, so I'll be honest, I can't even tell you the return on that right now. So what's going to happen, right? Like I said, we had a good comment, which was, hey, if they're about to reveal today, aren't there going to be a lot of people dumping? So fair point and fair question. But there's one thing you have to understand about NFTs is, number one, you're not betting necessarily always on the art, okay? You're most of the time you're betting on the public perception and how other people are viewing these NFTs, as well as the narrative and the story behind the NFT. So the reason this story is so strong for this NFT is because here's the story, here's the narrative, and here's what's so powerful behind these pictures here, which could be worthless in another world or to someone else. So what's powerful behind these is that these are the first major collection on Immutable X, which Immutable X has a very good chance to establish itself as a huge player in the NFT space. Like I said in yesterday's video, OpenSea could have been like Yahoo, and this could be like Google. Am I saying that this is going to be a Google in comparison to Yahoo? Not necessarily. As a matter of fact, I think that's less likely, but it's still a possibility. And so when something has such huge potential, when something has the ability to turn itself into a top dog player, and you now own the first major collection and drop ever on what could be the next big platform, that's what gives this extra value. It has historical value of being the first collection and project that is major ever on this new, site, layer 2 solution for Ethereum. So that's the narrative. That's the story behind this. And so as in any market, you're going to have flippers and you're going to have people who want to sell it at the current price. But here's what's so important in making our judgment. You can see if we count the rows, there's 3 per row, right? So count with me. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, so we've got 23 rows times 3, guys. That's like, I don't know, is that 59 or 69? So there's only 59 to 69 of these pictures before we have a 1 Ethereum floor. Now, obviously, think how many is there in total, guys? There's 10,000 of these Moody Krows, yet there's only 69 people trying to sell them before we get to a 1 Ethereum floor. So what does that tell you? Think about the ratio of flippers to total supply. There's only 69 people out of 10,000 eggs or 10,000 of these birds trying to make a quick buck before a 1 Ethereum floor. So what does that tell you? That's a very small amount. Typically, usually you'd see, maybe there'd be 300 or 400 people trying to flip before a 1 Ethereum floor. So the ratio right now tells us there's very little amount of people who are actually trying to take a quick profit here and flip it below a 1 Ethereum floor. So that's very convincing when we combine that with the narrative and the public perception, which is this will hold its value. This will do good in the long term because it is the first project ever with huge potential on a marketplace that has huge potential. So when you combine the ratio of flippers to the narrative, it adds together to form a powerful and thin floor here where, like I said, if someone, for example, if I or someone else let's say a whale, or let's say someone with big money came in, they could easily sweep up all 69 of these at the floor right now, and we'd have a 1 Ethereum floor just like that. If someone came in, quickly bought all 69 of these, boom. Now the perception is, oh, these are worth 1 Ethereum. And from that point, we can make further judgment based on the ratio of flippers at that point. But as of now, you only have around 69 flippers. It just happens to be that number, guys. Okay, trying to flip before 1 Ethereum floor. So guys, that shows you that, like I said earlier, not that many people are trying to flip this, which shows you a lot of people are believing in the longer term value of this project, or at least, at the very least, people aren't trying to flip this for a quick buck yet. Okay, that can change. You have to check on the ratio. The ratio can change. In 3 hours from now, we could have 400 people trying to flip under 1 Ethereum floor. So what does that tell you? People are starting to lose faith. But guess what? Remember yesterday when we were at a 0.4 Ethereum floor, there was tons of people trying to flip under there, okay? But in my opinion, the hardest part of this trade has taken place, and that was getting past a 0.5 Ethereum floor. When you're able to clear out that 0.5 level, in my opinion, that means you've shaken out most of the flippers. And we see that's not just a story I'm coming up with, that's a fact. There's only about 70 flippers left under a 1 Ethereum floor. So you can see how things are starting to play out, and you have to keep up with the price as well as the public perception of these eggs, of these chickens or roosters or crows or whatever they are, guys. I honestly don't know what the fuck they are. I know they're birds. I know they look like this right here. Okay, but remember, you're not always betting on the art as much as you're betting on the public perception and the story and the narrative and people's motives behind this. So at this point, a lot of people believe that these have huge potential and that these can go much beyond a 1 Ethereum floor. And that's why my investment thesis was to hold this yesterday. And so like I said, if anyone got in yesterday after my video, you're sitting on a pretty 200%, just like that, okay? So remember, as an NFT trader, you're not focusing always on the art. If you want to be a successful NFT trader, you have to focus on the public perception and the narrative behind the art. So getting back to the important question, obviously I own 10 of these. I own 5 in this wallet, and I own 5 in this wallet right here, okay? So what is my plan given that I own 10 of these? And obviously if I go liquid, if I sell right now, I can sell them for a minimum of 0.8, and these will sell quickly, guys. The floor is liquid, okay? Or for example, if I want to make sure I sell this instantly, if I list one of these birds for 0.75, you'd be an idiot not to take that. Why? Because if the market says the price is 0.8 and someone's selling it for 0.75, if you buy it for 0.75, you're now at a minimum price of 0.8. You see what I mean? So you just already instantly made a 0.05 profit if you're on the buying end of that transaction. So that's how, if some of you who are thinking, hey, is this even liquid enough? First off, yes it is if you sell it for the right price, which for me, if I wanted to sell it at a price of 0.75, guaranteed those get snapped up without a doubt super quickly. And so I have 10 of them. If I sell them for 0.75, that's going to be a 7.5 Ethereum trade right there. Now that's not my plan. You can see obviously I'm not selling them right now. So what is my thesis right now, and what is my plan? Well, like the question we had in the comments of yesterday's video, hey, aren't there going to be a lot of people like you dumping on the market after the reveal at 6 Eastern time today? And so although that's most likely true, remember, what is the perception right now? You've got 69 flippers and a whole lot of holders. So that overall tells you that yes, okay, there are going to be people who are going to start selling after the reveal, but the overall sentiment, the overall perception of this project is that it's going to hold long-term value based on the behavior we're seeing on buyers and sellers here right now. So in my opinion, for example, I'm actually probably going to sell one on this wallet, and I'm probably going to sell one on this wallet as well. So in total, I have 10. I'll probably sell 2 of them after reveal. Okay, but I'm going to be keeping most likely 8. Why? Because I am reading the public perception, and I believe that people believe that this is going to do well, and it's going to hold a greater value based on the narrative we went over, which is that this is the first collection ever on a growing and beginning marketplace, which has the potential to be like the Google of NFTs when we're talking about the magnitude of this brand, the magnitude of this solution. So for that reason, I'll probably maybe take profit on 2 of these out of the 10. I expect price to dip somewhat, right? Some people will sell because maybe they don't like the rarity, maybe they don't like the crow that they had. But overall, the sentiment and the thesis behind this remains the same as long as I see that that ratio of flippers to holders is not necessarily straying too far away. Now, obviously, naturally, it makes sense there will be people who will be flipping, just like I even told you right now. I'll probably flip 2 of these and lock in a profit there. But overall, I'm still holding 8, right? So think about it. If there's other people like me in the world who are like, you know what, I'm going to take some of my chips off the table. I'll take profit on 2 out of my 10. Think about it. Yes, there's going to be some sellers. Yes, there's going to be some flippers. Yes, the ratio is going to change. Okay, so it's a gauge of seeing how much does the ratio change. So that's my plan, guys. Is overall, I think the sentiment, the narrative, and the platform are all here. It's an A+ rating for me. And I believe that this will hold value. I do believe, yes, you should expect some kind of a dip after the reveal, but that's actually where I would be buying in, guys, if you haven't got into this yet. That's my opinion. Okay, my opinion can be wrong, but that's my judgment. Is actually you want to be getting in when people are actually flipping, okay, and taking some profits like me, because overall, think there's other people thinking just like me right now. Hey, I'll take 2 for profit and I'll keep the rest. Okay, so that just shows you're still going to have a lot of holders. You'll just have some people taking some chips off the table. You want to grab some of their chips, and when you actually grab those chips, when you take someone else's, but they're still holding theirs, what you're doing is you're generating more unique holders, which basically means you're getting more people into the party, which overall gives this project a bigger community and a bigger following overall. And so that's good. That's what you want. And so that's my thesis on this. That is my strategy and plan here. And that is what I believe is going to happen. So guys, I expect a 1 Ethereum floor to be here in no time. Like I said, there's only 69 of these listed at the floor under 1 Ethereum, which shows you that this floor is extremely thin. And all it takes is one person with big money to go and scoop up, some of these, and you're already sitting at a 1 Ethereum floor. Okay, so that's my plan. I expect to get to at least a 1 Ethereum floor, and that will be a 20x trade for me. 2,000% return. And in my opinion, and like I said, my opinion can always be wrong, I expect that this can go much, much higher. I do expect this could possibly go to a 1.5, a 2 Ethereum, a 3 Ethereum floor with time, because remember what you're betting on. You're betting on the narrative. Okay, so this is your key. You've got narrative, you've got platform/solution, and you've got the art. And you got the public perception. So there's like 4 pieces there, right? So think about it. The narrative is strong. The narrative is good. The platform is strong. The platform is at its beginning. So that means money's going to flow into this platform, which means this is the first major project on it, which means this project should do extremely well, as long as we keep an eye on the ratio of flippers to holders. And we can see that everything is going okay, right? So that's my plan there, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. That's my prediction. Still, it remains from the last video. 1 Ethereum floor here, which is about a 20% gain from where we are at right now. But major risk, major downside as well. Keep that in mind. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to give you my plan based on my positions and show you my overall thesis and stance on this current marketplace. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like on this video. Make sure you are subscribed. And I'm actually thinking about starting a separate channel for NFTs. But guys, if you want me to just continue it on this channel, please let me know in the comments section below and just give me some feedback so I can figure out, should we start doing these NFT videos on a separate channel or should we do it on this channel? Let me know, please, and give me some feedback, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. My name is Alex, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.